Hey there, science fans, get ready to explore the amazing world of chemistry. Did you know that the air we breathe, the food we eat, and even our own bodies are all made up of chemicals? It's true. Chemistry is the study of matter and its properties, and it's happening all around us. Chemistry might seem complicated, but it's actually pretty cool once you get to know it. Think of it like building with Legos. Atoms are like the individual Lego blocks, and molecules are the amazing structures you can build by putting them together. From the smallest atom to the largest star, chemistry is involved in everything. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the fascinating world of atoms, elements, and reactions. Let's go. Let's start with the basics. Atoms. Atoms are the teeny tiny building blocks of everything in the universe. They're so small that you need a super powerful microscope to see them. Atoms are made up of even smaller particles called protons, neutrons, and electrons. When atoms join together, they form molecules. Molecules are like groups of atoms that like to hang out together. For example, water is a molecule made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, H2O. Pretty simple, right? Now let's talk about elements. Elements are like the different types of Lego blocks you can use to build molecules. There are over 100 different elements, and each one has its own unique properties. For example, oxygen is an element that we need to breathe, while gold is an element that is shiny and valuable. To keep track of all these elements, scientists created the periodic table. The periodic table is like a giant chart that organizes all the elements based on their properties. It's a super helpful tool for chemists. Now for the really fun part, chemical reactions. Chemical reactions are like the instructions that tell atoms and molecules how to interact with each other. When a chemical reaction happens, the atoms in the reactants rearrange themselves to form new molecules called products. One of the coolest things about chemical reactions is that they can release energy. Think about what happens when you light a match. The heat from the match causes a chemical reaction between the match head and the oxygen in the air, releasing light and heat. That's a chemical reaction in action. Section 5. Chemistry in our everyday lives. Chemistry isn't just something that happens in a lab. It's happening all around us all the time. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, chemistry plays a vital role in our everyday lives. For example, did you know that cooking is a form of chemistry? When you bake a cake, you're actually causing a chemical reaction between the ingredients, transforming them into a delicious treat. Chemistry is also used to make medicines, clean our water, and power our homes. Section 6. The chemistry of cooking. Let's talk more about the chemistry of cooking. When you mix flour, sugar, eggs, and butter to bake a cake, you're actually creating a chemical reaction. Heating the mixture causes the ingredients to break down and reform into new molecules, giving the cake its structure, texture, and flavor. And what about the yeast in bread? Yeast is a tiny organism that produces carbon dioxide gas as it eats sugar. This gas gets trapped in the dough, causing it to rise and giving bread its fluffy texture. It's all thanks to chemistry. Section 7. The chemistry of colors. Have you ever wondered how we get such vibrant colors in our clothes, paints, and even fireworks? It's all thanks to chemistry. Different chemicals absorb and reflect different wavelengths of light, which is what we perceive as color. For example, the element copper produces a beautiful blue-green color when it's heated. That's why the Statue of Liberty, which is covered in copper, has that distinctive greenish hue. Pretty cool, huh? Section 8. Chemistry, the science of the future. Chemistry is not only fascinating, but it's also incredibly important for our future. Chemists are working on developing new technologies to solve some of the world's biggest challenges, like climate change, disease, and energy production. From creating new materials for solar panels to developing life-saving medicines, chemistry is at the forefront of innovation. Who knows what amazing discoveries chemists will make in the years to come. Section 9. Keep exploring the wonders of chemistry. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the wonderful world of chemistry. We've learned about atoms, elements, reactions, and how chemistry impacts our everyday lives. But this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore and discover in the fascinating world of chemistry. So keep asking questions, keep experimenting, and never stop learning. Who knows, maybe one day you'll make an amazing discovery that changes the world. Keep on sciencing.